My name is Brendan McConaghy. I'm a senior manager in HR, and along with some other HR colleagues, some occupational health colleagues and clinical psychology colleagues, we have been working over the past few weeks on pulling together some resources to help support our employees in the Belfast Trust. We have created a resource that staff can access called PageTiger. That's an interactive document that houses all of the different resources and support tools that staff can use over the coming weeks and months to help support their physical and their emotional well-being. We've worked hard to make sure that the tool can be accessed in as many different ways as possible, given that staff are working in the front line, some staff are working away from their normal place of work, and some are having to work from home. So the resource can be accessed via your own personal device. It doesn't have to be a Trust PC or a Trust mobile. It can be accessed, your manager can email you or text you or WhatsApp you the link to the document, and you can access it that way. And we've also have produced some QR codes, so if your phone is enabled to be able to scan QR codes, you can scan it from one of the posters that we have sent out throughout the organisation in staff rooms and breakaway areas for staff again to access all the relevant info. Within the PageTiger, this interactive resource, within this document we have lots of resources, some of which you would expect to find there, such as advice and guidance on how to look after your physical and your psychological well-being, as well as maybe some advice that maybe just wouldn't spring to mind just as readily, such as advice on your financial well-being, advice for parents on how to speak to young children about what's going on with COVID, as well as advice on how staff can access accommodation depending on what their needs are because of the COVID outbreak. I think it's safe to say that everyone is experiencing some degree of worry or anxiety at this time. And in particular, there are of course those staff members who have an underlying mental health condition that makes the current situation particularly difficult for them. So it's really important for us to pull together a whole range of resources that no matter what your needs were in supporting your own emotional and psychological well-being, that there's something within the PageTiger document that was for you. So we have made sure to include contact numbers for psychological support through clinical psychology and occupational health, access numbers to the chaplaincy service, for example, if that's what your needs are. There are documents that you can read on how to cope with stress, both in work and at home, that you can share with your friends and your family. Little pointers, little tips just to help you through your day if you're feeling worried or stressed. There's a whole range of mindfulness resources also within the PageTiger document, some of which have been pulled from the Be Well app and the Be Well website, which you may be familiar with. And these mindfulness resources, some of which are 3 minutes long or 3 or 4 minutes long, right up to 20 or 25 minutes long, to really depend on what your needs are, how experienced you are with mindfulness, and how much time you have at your disposal. I think it's really important that when you explore the resource, if you feel that there are aspects of it that could be improved or there's some things that are missing from that according to what your needs are, that you contact us and let us know. This is, after all, it's for staff, so we need to add to it and develop it in the coming weeks and months. And importantly as well, when COVID has been and gone, we want this resource to be available alongside our other staff wellbeing support tools such as Be Well, the Be Well app and website. So please contact us with any suggestions that you might have through the Ask HR COVID email address or through the HR information line.